we will just read a few lines that we already read yesterday. We'll begin with that. Baba says, the Father has given you treasures for the benefit of the self and of the world, but to use them for something wasteful or harmful is to be dishonest with something entrusted to you. The dictates of others and the dictates of people get mixed with Srimad. You are very clever at mixing everything and giving the appearance of following Srimad. I believe here Baba speaks about the treasures of time, the treasures of knowledge, the treasure of powers that he has given us, and of course, the Divya Gun, the values. So all of this, and the physical body that, this body in the Brahman birth is also a treasure. Why? Because it has to be used in Baba's tasks, right? In Baba's yajna for service. So Baba says that while using these treasures, the dictates of others and the dictates of people get mixed with Srimad. You are very clever at mixing everything and giving the appearance of following Srimad. You take words from the Murli, but the difference is like that between Shiv and Shav. Instead of Shiv Baba, you get stuck in Shav. Your language is very royal. In order to save yourselves, you keep reassuring yourselves by saying, who has done this? Who will see this? You think that you are deceiving others, but you are in fact accumulating sorrow for yourself 100-fold for one. So now stop being dishonest and mixing everything. Imbibe spirituality and mercy, ruhaniyat or rehm. When we imbibe spirituality, when there is ruhaniyat, when the soul is actually stuck or is in the consciousness of its original form, which is of course called ruhaniyat, there is this mercy automatically, right? Because you come to realize that I now know what am I supposed to do, because it has been 63 births since I have been in this body consciousness. Okay? And now I need to have mercy on the self first, that I am not this body and I am a soul. Right? So Baba says, imbibe spirituality and mercy, ruhaniyat or rehm. Have mercy for yourself and for everyone else. Look at yourself, look at the Father, do not look at others. Become Arjun. Those who take the initiative are Arjun. Always remember the slogan, I must not teach to words. I have to teach by demonstrating it. Those who take the initiative are Arjun. Jo ote, so Arjun. Baba is giving us this one slogan where he says, I must not teach to words. I have to teach by demonstrating it. I have to teach by performing elevated actions. I must not teach anything wrong. My actions, my words should not deliver or teach anything wrong. Because when Baba says, in many of the Murlis, Baba has said that you are the seeds, right? Bij, jhad ki jad mein hai. Of course, even if we are carrying out our own tasks at home, we need to have this consciousness that we are continuously on the stage, right? There is someone or the else looking at you always, and your words, the actions should not deliver a wrong message. Never should deliver a wrong message. That is why Baba says that you are not the one who is now teach through words, because people wish to see this into practicalities, that is it possible to maintain the calm, to retain the peace while at work? Is it possible to be in that pure stage while you are carrying out or while you are coming into contact with many souls who are not that pure or who are not following the knowledge, right? And yet being stable, yet being calm in the crisis, in circumstances which are slightly difficult. So we are to demonstrate this. Baba says, you have to say that I will change myself and demonstrate it to everyone. While hearing or seeing wasteful things, I will be a holy swan and let go of the wasteful and imbibe the powerful. Holy swan is known for its quality of differentiating, parakna, discerning between what is a waste and what is powerful. Right? In last Sunday's Murli also, Baba said that Baba ko priya, holy, happy, हंस है, बाबा के समीप, बाबा को अति प्रिय वो है जो साफ दिल है. And a swan holds these characteristics, right? I will always be in a sparkling dress, a fully decorated bride, just the father and I, and no one else. Constantly swing in the swing the father's lap, or swing in the swing of all attainments. Again, the two things, the father's lap, one swing, and the other, the swing of all attainments. Sarva praptiyo ka jhula. Don't let even your nails in the form of thoughts go into the mud. Extremely powerful statement there. ना संकल्प रूपी नाखून भी मिट्टी में ना जाए. Right? Don't let even your nails in the form of thoughts go into mud. Do you understand what you have to do this year? Otherwise, you will still be wiping the mud away while the bridegroom will have arrived. He will have reached his destination and you will be left behind, wiping the mud away. You will then end up in the list of those in the procession. Bharat, right? But we are not Bharatis, we are to go with Shiv Baba. The Baba says, do not wait for the time always be ever ready to offer yourself. Do you understand what you have to do now? In last year's result, the accounts of many were not cleared. I believe yesterday also there was a point where Baba said that you now have to clear up all your accounts and not accumulate anymore, not accumulate the account of old things anymore. Right? In last year's results, the accounts of many were not cleared. Even now, old stains still remain. They rub them out and then make more stains. Some have a small stain at first, but they have made it bigger by hiding it. Some hide it, and some try to be clever and make themselves move along according to that. And so the stain gets deeper. Baba has very high dreams for us. He looks at each one of us at a very high stage. He always gives us those self-esteems, those points of self-respect where he wants us to look at ourselves the way he looks at us. Because I don't remember the song, but there's a song, which has those lyrics that in Hindi, that maybe look at yourself the way I look at you. And Baba does that. He wants us to actually look at ourselves with that higher consciousness, with those high points of self-esteem. And that is why he has very high dreams for us. As a father, an ambitious father who always has these dreams for his children, that my children ought to be successful, but more than successful, they ought to be good human beings. This is in the Lokic world that's happened, right? And similar is with Baba. And that is why, because of these high dreams, he doesn't want us to hold these old things, which make us dirty. He doesn't want us to be dirty. Imagine he having a very, very higher outlook or higher ambition for us, and then recreating this mess with the small things. Of course, he doesn't want us to make mistakes, but then even if they have done something, he wants us to honestly go sit with him and tell him, accept the mistake in front of him, and tell him that I won't repeat this. And that is why he says that do not keep making these stains bigger by hiding them. You just straight away go to Baba, tell him that all this is happening and I need your help. I surrender this to you. You have to take care of this. But this will also happen when there's a clean heart, when there is a will to walk on the path which he has laid for us, not merely going into the mess again, making a mistake somewhere, and then again coming back to Baba saying that, oh, I've done this again. There has to be a very clean heart. So Baba says, they rub them out and then make more stains. Some have a small stain at first, but they have made it bigger by hiding it. Some hide it, and some try to be clever and make themselves move along according to that. And so the stain gets deeper. When a stain is very deep, then whatever the stain is on, whether it is paper or fabric, it tears. वो फट जाता है, चाहे वो कागज पे हो या कपड़े पे हो। अगर दाग गहरा है तो वो चीज फट जाती है। Similarly, here too, those who have deep stains will have to tear their hearts and cry, I did this, I did this. They will have to tear their hearts in this way and cry. These are very, very, very firm words which Baba is using. Because no father will ever want their children to cry, and that too in a very painful manner. Baba says to watch that scene for even a second is even more painful than the scenes of destruction. Therefore, be honest. Even now, Baptada feels mercy. Therefore, hold your royal coat every day. Have a coat. By checking, there will be a change. Acha. To those who always have a right to sovereignty and who bring about world transformation through self-transformation, to those who always have an attitude of spirituality and mercy, to those who constantly create a happy and peaceful atmosphere in the world, to those who are light and lighthouses for wandering souls, to those who have a determined thought, to those who stay away from the attractions of the old world, to such elevated souls, Baptada's love, remembrance, and namaste. From us children to our beloved Baptada, love-filled remembrance and namaste. Thank you. Bapdada is meeting the Sevadari brothers and sisters. To be a server means to be equal to the Father. The Father too comes here as the server. To be a server means to become equal to the Father. So consider that your name has been drawn in a lottery within the drama. To be given a chance to do service means your name has been drawn in a lottery. Constantly continue to take any chance to do service. Everyone's result is very good. Congratulations for that. When Baba mentions about service, whatever, whichever way we feel like serving, we should just offer ourselves. May it be at the center, may it be through the thoughts, mantra seva, or maybe wherever we are, through our actions, deeds, words, chal, chalan, everything should be a form of service. Yes. So we will just take a minute of silence and then we can share the points from the book. Shanti, you can unmute and share the points from the Murli. Would anyone like to share? Please go ahead.
Om Shanti. So I like this That is said that we must not teach them, anyone through words. We have to teach them by showing it. So our action should, inspire others to follow us, not by we saying it through words. So Baba would like to see us doing this sort of a repeated action than saying it, So I really love that this. And when we think of it, it's very difficult to follow somebody who's giving direction, but it makes it easy for one to follow when they are doing something and showing in a practical way. Yeah, Om Shanti, thanks.
Yes. Someone has asked in the chat box that is it audible? Yes, we can hear everything, sister. Maybe you can adjust once with your hands free or earphones. Yes. Anyone else would like to share? Any other point?
Shanti sister, good morning. Excuse me. Baba says we should not hide things, we should share with Baba. So certain methods that I am aware is to write letters to Baba, and I don't know whether is it right that Baba would authorize us to share this with other Brahmin souls, or to ask the center sisters or any senior sisters or brothers in the Yagya. Any light on that? Baba would want us to share things with him. What are the methods that he allows us to do this? Thank you. Om Shanti.
Okay. So anyone else, anyone would like to answer to brother's question? Go ahead, please. Okay, so at times what happens, brother, is while we are stuck with a question or with a situation that is happening in the life, and while seeking answers, okay, we might not get directly connected to Baba at the moment. Why? Because we are already in a circumstance engrossed totally in it. So even while you write a letter to Baba, Baba makes it mandatory to provide someone to you there for help. Maybe a Nimit soul, maybe someone else, maybe through a class, maybe through his own Murli. Baba might come up with answers to your question. The one thing that you asked is Baba would want us to share it with the Nimit souls or not. So of course we can. Okay? Even like if you trust the other person that the thing that I'm sharing will not go here and there, will not travel, and will just stay with that person, giving me a good solution for my problem, then of course we can go ahead sharing the issue with the Nimit souls, seeking their answers for the same, okay, and of course moving ahead with that, because
Okay.
this can be one of the ways which Baba uh, offers his help to us.
Okay.
That is what I believe.
Right, sister. Thank you very much, sister.
Yes, Vijay, brother, you wish to share? Please go ahead.
I think I will add one more point. So I think that the main intention here is Baba would like to keep us light. Okay, so the way to keep us light is by taking off all the burdens. So if there is anything that which we have done or unknowingly in the past, right? So those things will stay with us, like Baba said, the stains. Okay, so so when we write that in a letter or share it with Baba, we feel that is being gone out of us. Okay, we feel light. So when we feel light, then it becomes easy for us to remember Baba. So at least we'll have the feeling that we have shared with Baba. So that us, really help us to make us, light. So I think that's the main. I think that's the intention. Baba always asks us to write down. So in fact, I have seen some of the Murli where Baba said, you have to write everything that you know about what you have done in this life. As far as your memory can go back, remember everything, write it in a book and then share it out. So I've seen many people doing that. In fact, I've done it once. So I wrote everything that I remember, that whatever I've done in the past, right? Knowingly or unknowingly, or whatever. So it says that the half of the sin that you have committed, thereby by writing it and giving it to Baba, right, is gone. That means you are becoming light, which means it makes it easy for me to connect Baba. So when we here we are becoming honest to Baba. So Baba likes people, those who are so honest, so open with him. So yeah, and this will help us to get close to Baba. Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
One of the ways, yes, Sanjay, right? You can go ahead.
Shanti. Om Shanti. See, when there is any problem, first you have to understand the problem. And when you understand the problem, then the second step is that whatever the issues with you and whatever wrong you have done, you have to accept it. And when you accept it, that yeah, these are the anomalies with me, then only you can go for the correction. Unless and until you know the problem, where the problem is, you cannot go for correction. So when we are writing letter to Baba, we are accepting that Baba, I have done this. And now when we are accepting anything of such type, that means half of your problem is over. Because when you are not accepting it, you are in dilemma actually, what to do and what not to do. But when you are accepting it, you are moving the direction towards the solution. That means you have make your mental frame towards the solution, that we have become solution oriented. And as because we are moving towards the solution, you move to the solution, reach to the solution by different ways, by Murli or by anybody or any such incident which will happen around you. You will understand by that way. This is basically a psychology. And psychology tells when you accept your problems will not remain your problem. Om Shanti.
Yes. Anyone else would like to share any other point? Would like to share any of the experience that you might have had where Baba might have been a great help after you informed him that all this has happened. Mm-hmm. Anyone would like to share anything, please go ahead. This happens, right? One way to stay connected to Baba is the way we are staying connected to others is through, WhatsApp has become a very good tool these days to stay connected to people. So one way can also be, like many practice this, many might have done this, but I personally have a very good experience with, having a short little group with Baba, because the moment anything happens, you can just type in there and then that, all this has happened, you need to come down. And things actually make you very relaxed at that point, that I have told him, I have informed, I've dropped him a message. And it's like, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना स्टूल में जैसे physical connection किसी से रखा है. Like, yes, I've informed that particular soul and she's going to do this. Similarly is with Baba. When you hand over thoughts to him, tell him that, I've dropped you a message, go through that. It's no more my responsibility and it's yours. I have seen things happening in a very uh, good way, making them very, very, very helpful for me at the moment. Because I remember while at office, I was stuck with a few souls, might say, quite disturbing a company. They were like as companions, giving me slight disturbance in the thoughts, and then again, like coming to, uh, you know, creating a mess there. I requested Baba that whatever it is, if it is possible for you to take me out of this. Of course, this is an exam, this is a test where I need to appear, and I need to appear for this. But then allow me to move away if it is possible, because I can't really sit here and break my head over this. So if at all if it is possible, move me or shift me to another branch, of course, in my same company. 1 or 2 days passed, nothing happened. I dropped in a letter saying that, Baba, enough. Uh, these people in my cabin, these people in my space are actually disturbing me, and this is bringing my stage down. I don't know what is the solution to it, but you need to come down and check it. Again, this continued for 2, 3 more days. I kept silent. And then that person again came up telling me that, I know you are feeling bad about it. We are sorry. I am sorry. I said, it's okay. Everything got sorted. And I even forgot that I had requested Baba to change my uh, change my place from there. Again, another day passed, and my manager came up telling me that you are not sitting here from tomorrow. You have been shifted to another branch. You will be sitting very close to the office, but another branch. And I said, why? And she said, there is some important work and we want you to work on it. So we are building, we are trying to create, and we want all the people from the department to sit at the other building. And I was like, Baba, while everything got sorted, when everything happened, that person came and said sorry to me. Everything was okay. I totally forgot that I told you to move me to another place, but you did that. So it was in a good way. This was for good. And I was really happy when this happened. So little are these things we might forget, but then Baba does not. So little experiences, make you even more strong that there is someone listening to me. There is someone. I might feel that I am not heard, but he has his ears totally to you. If anybody else would like to share anything, then please go ahead. If you have any of your experiences, if you have anything else. Okay, Raki sister, shall we move towards the meditation then?
One you can announce tomorrow
Yeah,
session.
sure.
Yeah. So tomorrow we will be having a Murli Manthan session by Om Bhai. The Murli dated is 06 February 1980. The title is The Easy Way to Become Bodiless. So request everyone to attend the session and take the complete benefit. Om Shanti. Back to you, sister, for meditation. Yeah.
Om Shanti. Let's sit back for a moment, reflecting on the state of my mind, with the intention that this has to be in complete sync with Baba. I, the soul, go down deeper, analyzing the things which are disturbing or taking me away from Baba. I today surrender them to Baba. Baba, you take care of these little matters. You tell me, guide me about what is the best for me. Help me choose better options throughout the day. Help me choose better thoughts for the day, which link and connect me directly to you. Baba, I surrender the old, the negative, the waste completely to you. While we move together throughout the day, just be very close to me, Baba, with me, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Deepika Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a wonderful day.